Hello everyone, welcome to this channel and thank you so much for always coming by. Shackles on my feet so I can dance. I just wanna praise you. I just wanna praise you. Ooh, shackles on my feet so I can dance. I just wanna praise you. That is the mood on this channel, so very welcome. Today, bringing you a very beautiful edition from a place called Kibos in Kisumu. Right behind me, you can notice that there is a group of people working on what we call bagas. It is a waste product from sugarcane and they use it to make briquettes. So we'll pass by there, you'll see a bit of that, but that is not the main agenda for this edition. Today, we are going to keep you locked here with something very interesting that I'm going to showcase in the next very few minutes. In the meantime, just come with me and enjoy the environment. On the way, we met a herd of mbuzi and we were even asking about the prices from this herdsman. He said one ranges from 4,000 to 6,000 Kenyan shillings and up to even 9,000 for the very big ones. Tell a Kenyan about mbuzi choma and you'll be friends. So you can imagine the excitement about asking these prices. Well, we get on our way. It was actually going to rain, so we had to hurry up because the agenda of the day had not yet been met. And guess what? Along the way, we meet this lady selling very fresh vegetables from the farm. You know, this area looks like a countryside already. So I noticed there are a lot of farms with green vegetables. And we happened to meet this one selling them at a very fair price. So guess what I did? I just unleashed a carry bag from my bag and we got buying. Supper has to be taken care of aside from, shooting content. Yeah. And then we get right on our way because it was going to rain now. So we are here and it's almost raining. There's really no one to interview. Otherwise, we would have loved to know what happens here as far as the sugarcane waste is concerned. Previously, when I passed here, I used to see a lot of people working here and I think they were making things that we call briquettes. But right now, the weather is bad and I don't know, we'll find out what happens here and how come people are not working as much as they used to work kitambo. In the meantime, let us just go to whatever mission we have for the day. So sorry for keeping you waiting. I just wanted you to look at this beautiful environment. What you see there are the Nandi Hills. It is a very serene, and if you're keen, you'll notice that we've been here before. If you look at some of the videos I made earlier, please tell me if you can recognize this area. Yay! Finally we are here. Look at this house. This is a prefabricated house that I've walked miles and miles to bring you with me so that you can see this wonderful house. You know, a prefabricated house. Now just look at it. It is not an ordinary house that you see every day on these streets. You know, people are mostly making houses with bricks, sometimes stones, sometimes blocks. But this one here, look at it closely. It is quite different, yet I believe you also find it very, very beautiful. Look at that. Some greens here. Look at that. Look at the windows. That is an electric box. So what do we call it? A meter box. Yeah, look at this. This is the back side. So this is the kitchen veranda. Also take note that the guttering system for this house is as ordinary as you can have it on any other house. You can see the gutters are just the ordinary ones that are used on any other house, and they connect to this tank over here. It is raining right now and the tank is full. So just take a moment to admire this. I'm going to explain exactly what is happening in a prefabricated house looking like this. And this is the proud owner of this home. She was kind enough to have us here. Previously, I'd come to do an interview in this area, and that is when I discovered this house. And this lady, a 57-year-old living here, and has made a beautiful home out of a prefabricated house that she's going to explain to us how it all started, how it's going, and how she's projecting that this home will end. So stick around and walk around with us so that we see everything there is to this beautiful home. You guys will not understand the excitement I have until I slot in this house. This is a prefabricated house that I've known and I live in. Now you'll understand better if you see that and then you come comparing with this other prefabricated house that I bumped into. So we get right into the house. This is the main door and it leads right into the sitting room. So we get into the sitting room. Of course, there's a veranda here. This is standard for most houses, at least the plans that I've gotten to see. Sorry, it is quite dark inside. We also forgot to switch on the lights, but I'm hoping you can see. So she leads me right into her master bedroom, which is a master ensuite. Can you imagine? I'm so delighted to find that right next to her bedroom is a latrine and a bathroom and a functional tap. So this tap is serviced from one of the tanks that we saw outside. And there is no pump involved. It is just the pressure from the tank being very full with water that makes water come right into this house through the taps. There's one in the kitchen and this other one in this bathroom. Then all through the house, brandering has been done. If you know what brandering is, this arrangement of wood in anticipation for putting up the ceiling board. So that is brandering. She's done it all over the house, and the house is big. The house is very big. I was in awe. I was awed. Then she takes me right to the other bathroom. You know, this is a 3-bedroom house. So every bedroom has a projected latrine. What do we call it? I'm used to a latrine. A toilet. So every bedroom has its toilet. And this one is meant for the guest room. Then this area that is now projected on the camera is the laundry area. And she has hopes that she'll bring a laundry machine here. You can see the ironing board on that other edge. She has plans for this house and it is just wonderful. The doors are also custom made from MDF, and then the margins, you know, the frames are made out of square tubes and they are looking just very wonderful. So this is the living area. Quite dark, forgive me for that, but you can see a bit of this. So a fabricated house is something that you go to the fundi. A fundi is a common term for an entrepreneur who deals with different kind of trades. So like in this case, someone who makes this kind of houses, and he makes it at his place of work. Then they carry this prefabricated material and they come fix it in your compound. Can you imagine? So you can have this house erected in your compound in just a minimum of 2 to 3 days, depending on how big it is. Like in this case, this house was erected in this compound in just 3 days. Sorry, it was raining so hard at this point, and you can see the veranda already has the ceiling board put up. This is that traditional ceiling board that you see in older houses, and personally I like this kind of ceiling board. Then see the texture on this prefabricated wall. So you'll notice that one side of the wall has a smooth surface, and then the other side has a sort of a texture on it. So this depends on the kind of procedure they did when they were constructing this prefabricated plates. You know, one side of it is laid down on a flat surface, and then the other side of it remains exposed, so that this is the end that they finish working on. Then upon drying, it is lifted off the mold, and then it is ready to be taken to the site where it is going to be constructed. Now look at this. This one is supposed to be a pillar, but is not all rounded. It is just supporting the roof on one side and then on the other side also. Then a lot of welding works. I noticed a lot of welding works here. Like she was telling me, when these things were brought onto the site, now there's a lot of welding happening because all these metal plates have been, these plates are made of concrete but have been surrounded by square tubes that now have to be welded together so that they form the continuous wall that is going to be the wall of your house. Now on to money matters. Moving swiftly to money matters. How much does it cost someone to construct such a house? And according to my host, she tells me that it is quite cost effective because, one, she is convinced that so far she has used half the amount of money that she would have used if she was constructing either a brick house or a stone house or a what else, a block house. And then my highlight for this day was the moment that it was raining so hard and we just had a chance to sit in the house, and she made us hot tea. It was so lovely, and we had a heart-to-heart talk like we'd met before. She was just a wonderful woman. Some women in their prime are so wonderful, and I hope I also become such a person in the next 10 years. Woi! In the next 7 to 10 years probably. I'm not that young anyway. I had a wonderful time. Yes, shortly after this, we were able to get outside the house and we finished our tour. We went to see the rest of the compound, and then finally she would walk us out to the son's houses, what we call in Luo, Simba. Join me and look at this modern latrine. Come. You come too close. Voila. Is that what voila real? It sounds Louis. It's meant to be French. Voila. Look. had a trip in this beautiful home. Maybe she can tell us something. It's a lovely, lovely, lovely home, and she's been kind to have us here for over 3 hours, Aki, asking a lot of questions. Tell us something special about your home. What is it?
The fruits.
The fruits. What is it that makes your heart beat the most if you think about this home of yours?
Well, I'm just happy.
You are just happy. You're at home in your home. Yeah.
I'm a happy mother.
She's a happy mother, as you can hear. Plus, the house is something to die for. I'm sure you've seen what I've showcased before. It is a prefabricated house that is affordable yet so beautiful. Yeah, something that you can consider in case you want to cost cut. Sindio, Mama? Yeah, asante.